Hello my friends, how you doing today? Welcome to my channel and welcome to my craft room. I'm excited to start a new project today, and it's going to be a Valentine journal, and it's going to be all out a Valentine's Day, not even a subtle hint. It's going to be just as Valentine-y as it can get. Probably the most Valentine journal I've ever made. So anyway, I've already made the cover, or part of it. I'm going to finish it off with you right now, or what I think might be finished, but it's going to be wire coil bound, and I'll show you the paper kit in just a second. I just want to show you the cover quickly. So it's covered. This is a book cover that I've repurposed and recycled into the Valentine journal. It's a good size, as you can see, not too big, not too small, and I've got it covered with scrapbook paper inside and out. And then I put one of these pieces on the front that is from a package of banners that I got from Temu, and they're so retro and cute. I had a hard time picking one, but I narrowed it down and just kind of chose this one, and I think it's really super cute. And so on the inside, well, let me show you the back first. We're gonna put something on the back right here. And then on the inside, I've got two pockets. Let me grab a journaling card. But I am using, this is just a piece of paper. See, there's a tuck spot here, or a pocket and a pocket there. And this is also a pocket here. So I'm using this kit right here from, it's a Cartabella My Valentine. I got it from echopark.com. It was on sale there, and a very really reasonable and good price. So Cartabella, you can see right there, and this is the paper, and it comes with a sheet of stickers, and you can see this is the stickers here, and then it shows two sheets of, I think there's more than two, but it shows two sheets of cut aparts there, and it's double-sided. So if you don't want to use the cut aparts and you want to use it for like something like this, and that's what I did, I used the biggest cut aparts that were like 4x6 that maybe I might have a hard time using, and I would rather use the paper, the pretty paper side. I use that on here, so I wouldn't be wasting the actual double-sided pattern paper, but I still have plenty of cut aparts, believe me. So as you can see, full of hearts and Valentine's Day. And so I want to find something to go right here on the back, and I was looking at the stickers. So here is, I have used a couple of the stickers on the little ephemera pieces that I made, and I've got all of my I don't have a very big Valentine stash, but I have what I have in here. So I have that right here handy. But first of all, let's see what we can put down here to decorate the back. So I haven't really looked for anything yet. I don't have anything pre-planned, but lots of nice stickers here that would look really cute there. One is jumping out at me, and it's this one right here. This little typewriter with the flowers on top of it. There is a word there. Oh, it's love. I think it says love, and there's a little heart beside it. I think that would be super cute right there. And you'd be able to see it. The only other thing is, yeah, I think these would be okay, but not as pretty as that right there. And this is cute always and forever. That would be actually really cute right there too. And it almost looks like something you'd see on the back of a book or at the end of a book. Let me see, anything else grabbing me? Nope. Okay, so we're going to try this. Maybe we'll try both of those. So this would look like this, and that would be super cute. So let's try the little typewriter here. And that's also super cute, but does it belong here? You know, I think this is as cute as this is. I think I like the other thing. That is weird, because I thought for sure I was going to pick that. You never know until you try it, right? All right, we're going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit extra glue on here. I think I'll just use some. Let me grab my art glitter glue. So, there we go. Yeah, so this is a beginning of a new project. And also, I'm going to show you the papers, and maybe we'll cut some pages today. I wanted to go ahead and make this cover before the video. So I've been making the cover on video, but I thought maybe you would enjoy something different, and that will be making the pages today. So I have a lot of pages here, or a lot of paper here that I can use for pages. Here's a cut, oh this is a cut off, but it has the cut up parts on the other end, but that can be a pocket, another pocket if I want it to be. Here's the stickers. Here's some scraps that I've already created, and I have all the branding strips here that I've cut off so far. Here's the little cut up parts. I've already cut them apart, little drawing cards, but depending on what I use them for, I will back them with some paper to make writing space if I use them as journaling cards. So this one has a little edge I need to cut off. I tried to do that as I was cutting them apart and carefully make sure everything was, all the edges were tidy. There we go. Now that one's good to go. Let me turn on my other light real quick. I forgot I didn't turn that on before the video started. Okay, so more journaling cards. We'll put all these, so I'm going to put my scraps here, journaling cards here, and I've got this little charm ready that we made together when I was working on, some glue there, when I was working on BB Craft demonstrations. So that is ready to go. So cute. And this is a scrap. Let me put that up here, the charm, so it doesn't get buried. And more, oh, here's some more drawing cards I need to cut apart. I think I'll keep them together for the moment though. And then more journaling cards. There's plenty of journaling cards in here. Like I was saying, if you, like I said, I put some, and use some as the paper here on the cover. But there's plenty more. Well, there really is. Here's even some more. Here's another sheet. I told you there was more than 2 sheets in here. But here's another sheet. These are 4x4 squares. And the back is cherries. I love the cherries on here, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that because I love those cherries. And more cut aparts. These are just little like 2x2 squares. All of these. Well, actually, that maybe we'll work on this too, because I already put over here. Let me show you what I put over here. And I wasn't even thinking of these. I was just thinking I wanted to use this in here. This is a little slide sheet. You know, the slide pictures. You use this to store your little slides in. And let's see, is it dirty or what is on here? Some glue or something. This is not from me. This is just the way it came from me. I might try to wipe that off. But we'll work on this. But will these fit in here? Or we can make them fit in here. And then I can put a part of this like cut here and here. And I might have to sew it back up. Like on the side here if it starts to not be together. But I think I could put a piece of this. See, I can cut this like into 4 pages. Not to all to use in here, but for 4 different journals. And then use these cut aparts to put in here. Yeah, I think they might fit in there. We're going to experiment with that. We'll do that during this video. So let's see. I want to cut a couple of pages, and I think this journal, this book, is 6 inches wide. Let me get my ruler and I'll tell you. So this will be going into my shop when I'm done with it, just in case somebody wants to know. It will be available. It's 6 inches wide, about the same size as the little golden book, and about 8 inches tall. So pretty much the same size as a little golden book. Okay, so this is the paper that I'm going to cut into pages. And so it's going to have some nice areas and nice patterns to put in your pictures. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Little postage stamps, all Valentine postage stamps. Here's some pretty flowers. That's that side. Burgundy background with hearts. And this is kind of a floral pattern. You can see that. So these are available for pages. And then it's going to be wire bound. This is a beautiful one here. And that's gorgeous. Floral. Some more hearts. I don't know if we'll use all of these, but we'll see. We probably will be able to use, well, I can get usually 2 pages out of each 12 by 12, so we'll use 1/2 of each in here and then see where we go from there. But this looks like red and white sprinkles and pretty ice cream cones. Love it. And then here's some hearts and another pretty like plaid pattern, red and white plaid, and there's some like burgundy lines in there. So let's cut a couple of pages so you can see what I'm talking about as far as using 1/2 of the 12 by 12 for all the 12 by 12s. I won't cut them all right now, but I'll just cut a couple so you can see what I'm talking about. So I figure out the middle. These are all over patterns, so that is good, but this is really non-directional, so, and this is non-directional, but I'm going to cut right down the middle here. And then we'll start off by making a page for the front and the back of the book. So what this one can be, let me see, what is I'm sure this paper that's here is all from this, Echo Park Collection Kit 2 scrapbook paper, and so it all coordinates. So it probably almost doesn't matter which one I choose for the first page, all of them are going to coordinate. So let's cut this. And let's see if we want to make a pocket. So we would do this. Now usually it's a little sliver, when I cut it in half, this was exactly 6 inches wide. I really don't have to cut off any, so maybe I won't. I'll try not to, but in the end, if I decide to, I'll decide, when I'm binding, if anything's sticking out or anything. So I could do that. See, that's a pretty pocket. Or I could do this. But I really love these hearts and kind of don't want to cover them up, so I'm going to go this way. And the more hearts, the merrier, I think, in this journal. But I know some people don't like Valentine's Day, but I like Valentine's Day. I was born on Valentine's Day. That's my birthday, so it's not like I have to love it, but I do. Love Valentine's Day and hearts and things like that. So I think I'm going to leave it as a kind of a good sized pocket, but cut this. I don't have to, but I'm going to go ahead and cut this top row off there. So let's do that. And we got a scrap there we can use somewhere. So that'll be probably, it can be the first page. I'll go ahead and put a little, I like when I'm using cardstock, I like to use my Fabri-Tac because it's so strong and thick that I feel like it needs a thicker glue to really hold it together forever. You know what I mean? So let's put a good string down here. I think I saw a string. Make sure I don't want to glue any part that's not supposed to be glued together. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, so we'll hold this down for a second. And I don't want to get glue anywhere that it's not supposed to be either, so I'm not going to put this down yet. I'm just going to try to glue this together and wipe it off my fingers. Got my trash can right there. Okay. See, even using this, you gotta like keep pushing it together until it starts holding. There we go. Okay, that's totally together, and that's totally together. Okay, so that'll be like right there. And if I need to, let me see. It's still inside the cover, so it should be fine. And now we have the other half of that page, which I will put to the side. And if we need more scrapbook paper later, I'll do another one. So now the back. So this will look like this upon opening. Let's see, I kind of want something like this in the back. I think that would be pretty. Or I could switch it around to the front too if I want this one in the front and this one in the back. We'll cut this one now and then decide. Let's cut the branding strip off. So about, let's see, let me get this positioned. About right there. And then we'll cut this one in half. I love this color right here. It's really, I hope it's coming through. I think it probably is. And it's really a gorgeous color. Kind of a deep coral, maybe. Is this fitting? Is this not fitting? Did I not cut enough of the branding strip off? Okay, because it's not, oh, yeah, there's a little piece of branding strip right here. Let me cut that off. See that white part? That's making it a little bit too wide the other way. All right, there we go. So this is, again, non-directional. So where's my fold? Right here, okay. So let's cut that. All right, so about right there, I think is the middle. All right, if I get off center, then I'll have to cut a little sliver off because this really fits just inside the cover if I cut it right. If I don't, then I'll have to cut a little bit more off. Okay, so that is, because I don't want to glue it and then have to cut off more, and then you'll have to glue again, right? I'm sure everybody's done that when you're making a journal at least once. So, all right, so that is inside the cover. Now again, beautiful flowers. Just one second. Okay, I thought I heard someone coming, but I don't think so. I'll pause again if I need to. Okay, so again, we have the flowers, and let's see what this looks like. That'll be pretty, but I think, and I do want this out, and I don't want to pocket out here. So I think I am going to fold it this way, but I'm going to make it a shorter pocket so I don't cover up too many of these pretty flowers. So let's do that. And then we're going to work on those squares, a little square, and that little sheet of film, or the protector for the little squares. So let's get this finished. And then we're going to cut about halfway down. Make a smaller pocket than the other one. I like the other one. It's like perfect size pocket for that page with the like almost 3 rows of hearts. And this one will be a little shorter like that. Oh, that is pretty, isn't it? That's very pretty, and it fits inside, so I'm not going to worry. It does fit inside. In fact, it's got a little slight sliver of a leeway there. So let's do this. Like I said, this could end up being the first page, but I think it's going to be the back page. I might try it right now with you guys and see what you think. Let's see what I think. Okay, that should be enough glue on there. Because sometimes I like to put a little, see, this is hearts, and sometimes I like to put a little something on the first page, you know, little nameplate or something, and that may or may not look better on this more, it's not solid, it has little dots on it, but still it's more solid than, than this, right? So, let me just get this sandwiched together really good here. Nice and flat. I think it's flat. Yes, that side's flat. Let me push this together. Smash it. I cleaned my table today with the you know, a wet wipe, so it's all nice and clean, fresh for me to craft. Okay, so right now it looks like this when you open, or it could look like this when I open. See, I might do that. Yeah, I think I like that. And then when you get to the back, last page, hearts galore. So there you go. That's what we got for now. So let's look at this little sheet and see how it would fit in here. And let's get a baby wipe out and see if that will clean off. So let me move this out of the way. Got some more scraps there. So I'm thinking this right here. And I would keep this, maybe, probably, because I need the, I'm trying to grab my baby wipes. I got 2 packages, this one, and a little baby one, and then, they're not baby wipes, they're just wet wipes. But, anyway, I want to see something real quick here. There's a little bit of schmutz here. I don't know if it's glue or what. Oh, there's a little bit on this side. So, I got this from a thrift store. Yeah, it's just a little bit of, I think there's a little bit of like wear and tear here too, so it's not a perfect thing. Oh, that's a little bit of glue or something on there. Okay, it's coming off. And then a little bit right here. And let's try it on the other side. Use my fingernails. If all else fails, I'll use my fingernails, right? Yeah, I think it's coming off. Yeah, it's still kind of there. It's hard to see it in the light. Like when I put it down like this, I don't see anything. Then when I pick it up, I see it. But, and then this over here, let me wipe this down a little bit. So I would cut, I'd have to cut here over. So this right here also has something here, like sticky, not sticky, but residue from something. I don't know what. Oh, it's like tape residue or something, but it's not torn or anything. I wonder if I could put a little paper over that. Pretty paper. Glue a little pretty paper over that. Well, let's cut it first of all. I'll keep this nearby in case I need it again. Okay, let's cut it. Boom, boom. We're going to cut it and see how it cuts, because I have a few of these, and I've sold some in my shop, but I haven't used any myself. See, they're little pockets. So let's try this out. I think these will be really fun with those little squares. Okay, and I have a feeling I'm going to have to sew over here to make sure it's closed up. I'm trying to cut right on the line there. I kind of have to, so I can use all of this. So then up here, let's see, the little white line goes with the pocket, white line pocket, white line pocket. So I need to cut in between. There's a line here. I'm trying to be able to see it in the light here. Let's see. Let me turn it this way. Maybe you can see it too. Right there. Let me get my scissors. Let me cut it a little bit farther up. Because these two, this can be, hopefully I can make this into a page, and then this into a page, and this into a page. Alright, so right here in between the pocket and that white part, you're supposed to write a date or something on that for your slide. Okay, let me see, am I on the line? I think if I cut under the white, I'm good. Not as easy as I thought it would be. Okay. There we go. Now let's see how open it is. Is it open over here? do I need to, if it's not open, do I still need to sew it? Because it might just tear apart. That's really together there. I'm pushing on it, not as hard. Oh, there's a little bit of opening. No, I think that's supposed to be there. Let me see. The opening is here. And opening here. There's a little bit open right there, but this is pretty solid. Let's try this one. That's pretty solid. So is there, oh, there's opening at the top of all of them, so I guess that's supposed to be there in order to you to be able to get your slide in and out. That one has an opening too, but I still think covering this with a little paper reinforcement would be good. Let's see what's happening up here. Yeah, that's, I'm going to leave that there because we can cover that with paper. So let's see what scraps we have. Do we have a scrap long enough that would be appropriate for that? Or do we need to cut a piece? Let me look at all my scraps. Make sure I have them all out here. I thought I did. I think I do. Yes, I think I do. Okay, so I actually have all my scraps out here. So I could use a piece of this. Put it right here. So let's make a little mark here. Oh, grab my pen. So it'll be about right here over to about right there. Right there. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to cut. Oh, there's a cut right there. Let's see where that will land. Cut right there. I'd rather that be a solid thing. Okay, well, let's cut. We're going to make 2 cuts. So that'll be our first cut where I made that mark, and then I'm going to make a second cut, second mark here. About right. It's hard to see. It's clear. Like, it kind of disappears when I put it down. Okay, so right here. No, wait, right here's my first mark. And my second mark is going to be right here. Okay, so I'm going to cut that strip. Wow. So, I see what I did. I made a little cut here too as I was cutting up on here. So, that's going to have a cut too. Oh, but this, let me see, this piece will fit there. Okay. Yeah, let's do that, and we can use this piece right here. Okay. All right. We have a plan. Let's do this. Let's do it. Right this in there. Line it up. Everything's flat and flush. And try to cut on the right spot. Okie dokie. So there, and the other mark is right here. I'll try to cut right on there. Everything's flat and flush. Oops, we're moving. Don't move. Let me push down harder here. Okay. So this is a scrap now, and this is the piece I think that we wanted to use. And we wanted to use, isn't it that piece we wanted to use? We wanted to use one of these pieces. I think this piece is solid, so I can use this piece. I didn't realize. I think this is the piece I plan to use, but this piece is also about the same size. This one's a little narrower. So let's see what fits on here. Where's my little page? So, okay, so it's going to need to be like that, or I can use this. I don't even have to put this on both sides, but I probably will, so it's pretty on both sides. So actually I need 2 pieces. And will it glue it down, or will I have to sew it on there? And I'm going to say I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm going to see if my Fabri-Tac will glue this down, but I still might sew anyway. Okay, so I'm trying to get this on here and cut. About right there. All right. We've got one. That's glue that. Let's try our Fabri-Tac here. That's bubbling up. I'll hold it up so I can see it. So there's a hole there where you can put it into a notebook or whatever. So plenty of glue on there. Now where's my piece? Right here. It might just glue down nice, so we'll see. Let me turn it over so I don't get glue everywhere. Like if it oozes out of the holes or anything. Okay, now, yeah, I see that's the back side of a cut apart, so I definitely need another piece over there to make it pretty. So let's get that piece cut. Let's use this right here. Let's see which end fits better and covers up that. I think this end right here, it will be good. So about right there. Let me cut this off. About right. Trying not to cut the plastic too, so about right there. Cool. Now we'll glue this here. And then I'll press it down real hard and see, you know, let the glue really attach. Alrighty, edges. Alright, plenty of, oops, getting on my table. Where's my glue protection? Hold on. Where's my wet wipe? Get the glue on my fingers real quick. Alright, so something like this. Okay, now I'm going to press down real hard. Not real hard, but I don't have to worry about it coming through the holes. Why? Let's see, is this moving? I want them, okay, that looks good. Press down on this side. Okay, see, that looks a lot prettier. The opening is right here. Okay, now let's get some of these little squares and see how they're going to fit in there. The whole page, I haven't cut any of them out. I didn't really plan on doing this during the video, but I just thought of that when, like, I didn't even think of putting those squares in there, I don't think. I don't know what I planned on putting. Maybe I did. I don't know. I just knew when I cleaned up my craft room, I was like, I keep on wanting to put that little sheet in it, you know, or part of it in a journal, and I guess I keep forgetting because it kind of got buried, and I cleaned up my craft room and I unburied it, and I was like, today's the day, it's happening, it's going in the Valentine journal, and lo and behold, I have the perfect little squares to put in there. So the non-plan is coming together. Okay. So let's just cut a row off. I'm not going to be picky. There's a sliver. Wow, that is the smallest sliver. Yep, so I cleaned my floor. I emptied my trash. Like I said, washed my table off here. I love it when I can get my craft room all cleaned up. You know, during Christmas, it's hard to, you know, you can't clean your craft room, and you can try to put some things away or try to keep it organized, but you really can't clean your craft room during Christmas if you're Christmas crafting. So, okay. Trying to not cut too much off of these. Okay, we're just going to experiment with this one. We only have, well, let's see what's on the back. Well, that pretty pattern's on the back, so we actually technically could put 6 on this side and 6 on this side, right? Maybe? We'll see if they fit and how they fit, and do we need to cut them down more? Are they too big, or are they just right? Okay, I'm going to make sure there's no little remaining remnants from the previous card on there. And so we'll see if we can do this real quick. This one has a remnant on there. Does this one? No, that one's good. Okay, this one. Remnant or no remnant? No, that has a remnant. Next. remnant. Yes, a little slight sliver. And 2 more. Okay, so this one's good. Weird how it's off center a little bit. Oh, I cut, try not to get a remnant from this one. I have a whole sliver from the ones that were there, so that's why that's off center. I'm not worried about it though. Okay, this has a remnant. Let me cut that real quick. And that one's ready. That one's ready. This one has a slight sliver of a remnant on the other card. That one's ready. This one needs a sliver cut. I mean, these are the smallest slivers I've ever cut off of anything. But this cutter is doing good. So, and this one is, there's a slight sliver on there, like the smallest sliver you've ever seen on this one. Like I really don't even have to cut it off, but I'm going to. Okay, there we go. Let's try it out, see if they fit. Watch, I'll probably have to cut them all again. Let's see. Oh, they fit. Look how cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I love it. Why didn't I do this sooner? Now I'm going to have to go back to that thrift store where I found these and see if there's any more. Oh my goodness, look how cute that is. Oh, and just enough. So one row. This one says I love you forever and ever. This one says I love you. We've got X's and O's, a pretty little floral pattern. This one says, what does that say? You have my heart in this pretty rainbow. So you want to do this side and see what it looks like, and then I can bind it right here. And it'll be a page. Oh my goodness, so cute. Can't believe it. I can't believe that's in my journal. I'm going to be like, oh my goodness, I have to go see if they have any more of these because I love this. Now I know they all will come out like me. I'll probably have to sew. Let me see, just for information for both of us. So I cut here. Let's see, where do these open? Which side? Or which side? Oh, see, that is open. So I'm going to have to just do a little straight stitch down here and sew that back together. And then that, and when I do that, actually maybe I'll put a piece of paper there too, or 2 pieces of paper, or a folded piece of paper. Put it just barely over so I have enough room to sew on it. And sew that on while I'm sewing this back together. And then I'll see what I can fit in here. And if I have to cut whatever goes in here, a little square, down to, you know, a sliver to fit in there, I think it'll be just fine. So anyway, that is super fun. I really love that. Okay, so let's do another. I'm trying to try not to cut such a big piece off of these. Of course, they fit perfectly, so you know that was a good thing. Okay, I do have a sliver to cut off here. Okay. Let's see, I'm not holding it. No, it's fine. Alrighty, I think that's pretty good. I might have to cut a little sliver off. Alright, I hope you're crafting with me today. I'm just going to cut, and then go back and trim if I need to. So maybe I'll go a little faster that way. I can see where it's going to cut, but oh, there's a sliver there. Let me go ahead and cut that. Okay. Now. Okay, this one is good. Oh, there's a little sliver on the side, I think. And I don't mind cutting that off because that'll just help it fit better. Okay, so that's ready. This one just has a little sliver on the side. That is ready. This one is a little, this says, I love us. This one says, you're so sweet with that postage stamp. Sorry, am I holding it too far over? Let me move this over here. You're so sweet with the postage stamps. I love us. This one says love, and we've got a sliver to take off here. And this is a couple in love. And this one is hugs and kisses. Oh, that was ready to go. Look at that. And this one is you are my happy. That's cute. I like that. You are my happy. Oops, nope, that's not a big enough sliver then. There we go. There's a little sliver of white on that one. Okay, now let's put these on the other side. And so, well, the opening is lower over here, so I'll just make sure they're upright and stick them in there, and then we'll turn it over. What is that little piece right there? Hold on. Something, is that? Oh, it's a little something. I don't know what it is. Okay, so let me put them together, put them down in there. Okay, now this one, it's upright. So then whoever gets this journal can, you know, they can leave them in here, they can take them out and decorate with them, make things, cards, or, you know, just whatever, clusters, focal point on something. Love the cherries here. Okay, the big reveal is coming up. Oh, they all fit in there really nice. They don't feel tight or anything. You see me putting them in there. I'm not trying to, you know, wiggle it down in there or anything. It just slips right in. So there's one side, and then it'll be turn the page, and you'll see the other side. And it will be like this. Let me see. Something like that. And we'll have a lot more pages in there, but boom, boom. Cute as a button. Yes, that will be adorable. Okay, that was fun. So I hope you enjoyed that with me. I totally enjoyed that. I just love that little page. That is so cute. I'm amazed. Okay, thanks guys. I will see you in my next video. And maybe I'll go ahead and cut the pages in the paper, whatever paper I'm going to use. And then we can do a little decorating together. You know, find places for stickers and things like that. So I'll be back with my next process video on this Valentine journal. I always want to say Halloween when I say Valentine. Don't know why. It just comes right out of my brain. But anyway, Valentine journal, and I'll see you then. See you next time. Have a great day.